The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Wallace just casually drops it in. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Gets a good look. Jared Jackson Jr. Shot is good. The game is tied. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. A clever fake. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Fading from mid-range. Malone sinks the basket. We're back to even now. Scores with a dunk. That's a nice dish. Shoots a fader. Malone knocks it down. It's a brand new ball game from now. Pulls up from mid-range. Hits it. With the block. A failed drive attempt. Shoots with conviction. An off-balance shot, no good. Create space with the crossover. Not much time left now. Allen with the rack attack. Pump fakes. A wide open three. Drains the three-pointer. That's some solid defense. Fires away. Some tough luck there on the three. Blows by the D. Fakes the shot. Excellent pass. A step back shot. Jared Jackson Jr. That's just way too easy. Another lead change in this heated game. The defender is dropped. Going for the dunk. Wallace throws the hammer down. And we're all tied up. Elevates. Malone. An explosive finish at the rim. Oh my goodness, what a move. An open three on the way, 3 points off the board. A big basket, they got the lead. Pump fakes, fakes the shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Rises up with an effortless dunk. That player gives them the lead. A clever fake. Time is running out. A two-pointer won't go. Open look. There's still time for miracles. Jared Jackson Jr. sinks the basket. Wide open for a three. Allen, what a beautiful three. Tie game, the pressure is on. Watch out for the dunk. Malone with the heavy slam. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. Overtime. Get ready for some more action. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Shot clock winding down. Elevates. Malone throws down a ferocious slam.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uncontested three-pointer. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. They've turned the tables. A long-range three-pointer hits it from the parking lot. And they're back on top. Fires away. Allen knocks down the three. They got the lead. What a game. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shot clock about to expire. To the paint, Malone. An explosive finish at the rim. They pull one back. Cut down. 4. Cannot shake off the defender. 3, 1. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Pump fakes, flawless, throws the hammer down. The defense is too much for them. Wallace with the steal. A clever pass. Fakes the shot. Gets a good look. Durant hits it. Zion with a well-timed pick. LaVine with the rack attack. Great defense. Force the opponent to stop. What an incredible assist with the big rejection. Boom! Blocks the shot. Going for the dunk. Boom posterizes him with a dunk. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. Open look. LaVine, shot is good. Going rush deep. Tight defense right there. A clever fake. Zion, that's a clean block. That shot was contested. Whoa, great D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. It's a brand new ball game from now. Kinda forced that one. Not a smart play. Wallace with the heavy slam. Create space with the crossover. The ball is stopped. Great defense. Zion sets a solid screen. LaVine secures the two-pointer, and we're all tied up. The defender cannot keep up. LaVine just denies the shot. Cannot shake off the defender. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion throws it down with authority. Some tight defense here. Fakes it, didn't shoot, scores with a dunk. The game is tied. A failed drive attempt. That's some solid defense. That's some solid defense. Not much time left now. Hangs and finishes. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Pulls up from mid-range. Shot is good. We're back to even now. Tie game. It's anybody game right now. KD swats it away. Fakes the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Cut down. Time is running out. A clever fake. Three. Flawless with an effortless dunk. One. That's a deep three. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Cannot shake off the defender. Rises up. James just casually drops it in. Great defense. Force the opponent to stop. James just takes the ball away. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Attacking the basket. Siakam nails the two-pointer. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. That's too far out. Allen, spectacular shooting performance. Blows by the D. That's a slick move. An open three on the way. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Shoots from way downtown. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Watch out for the dunk. Siakam with a rim-rattling dunk. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. Pulls up from mid-range. Siakam hits it. my goodness, what a move. Some tight defense here. The defender cannot keep up. Pump fakes. Wallace scores with a dunk. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. James throws the hammer down. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. The shot is contested. Defense is all over. Wallace with the heavy slam. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Gets a good look. Wayne sinks the basket. The game is tied. Wallace with a big time block. The defender is shaking off on that one. Siakam sends it away. King step. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Shot clock about to expire. A good look for three. Siakam hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Go, that's a spectacular rejection from LeBron. Going for the dunk. Siakam with the rack attack. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. A failed drive attempt. Shot clock winding down. They're leading by a large margin. Some tight defense here. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Rises up. Siakam with an effortless dunk. Siakam with the block. Just denies the shot. Cut down. Wide open for a 3-4. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Wins the opening tip. Fires away. What a beautiful three. Blows by the D. A fadeaway jumper. Nice D on that play. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Fakes the shot. Rodman setting the pick. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. No hesitation for that shot. The shot bounces off the rim. Launches a quick shot. An off-balance shot, no good. Watch out for the dunk. Rodman just casually drops it in. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. The shot is contested. Curry with an amazing shot. The defender cannot keep up. Shot clock about to expire. To the paint, Allen. An explosive finish at the rim. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. That's a quick release. Defense was all over. Elevates. Malone with the rack attack. Wow, that was way too easy. Uncontested three-pointer, no good from the three-point line. A clever pass. Running the pick and roll with a big-time block. That's a nice dish. An open three on the way, knocks down the three. Create space with the crossover. Open look. Malone knocks it down. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. A tough three-pointer. Allen hits it despite being heavily guarded. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Fires one off. Rodman secures the two-pointer. Great defense. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Wide open for a three, and that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Wide open for a three. Dodge. 3 points off the board. Curry setting a screen. No hesitation for that shot. Sinks the basket. Create space with the crossover. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. We're back to even now. The defender cannot keep up. Such a smart pass from Doncic. Goes up for the layup. Jared Jackson Jr. makes an easy basket. Curry setting a pick. Goes for a fadeaway. A missed attempt from 3. No. Blows by the D. Uncontested 3-pointer. Doncic stays hot from the 3. Wallace with a well-timed pick. A good look for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Giannis on the drive. Just casually drops it in. Setting a screen. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. What an incredible assist. Jared Jackson Jr. with the big rejection. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. A clever fake. Rises up. Wallace with the heavy slam. Quick hands on that strip. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Pump fakes. Bad shot selection right there. A 4-shot and miss. A clever fake. An open 3 on the way. Knocks down the 3. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with an effortless dunk. Wallace running the pick and roll. A wide open 3. Defense needs to be better now. To the paint. Giannis scores with a dunk. The floor is looking slippery out there. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Defense was all over. Wallace sends it away. Doncic finds the open man. Time is running out. Jared Jackson Jr. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Oh, Giannis with those long arms. Cut down. 3, 2, 1. Flawless. Blocks the shot. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Cannot shake off the defender. Fires away. Lopez. 3 points off the board. The defender is shaking off on that one. Create space with the crossover. Siakam, an explosive finish at the rim. Shoots a fader. What a beautiful three. An open mid-range, hits it. That's some solid defense. The defender is shaking off on that one, fakes the shot. Goes for a fadeaway, not much time left now. The defense was all over that shot, throws the hammer down. The defender cannot keep up. Siakam scores with a dunk. A failed drive attempt. Uncontested three-pointer. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Wallace just casually drops it in. Wide open for a three. That's just way too easy. Pump fakes. Great defense. Wallace sets a solid screen. Wallace with the posterizer. Blows by the D. Watch out for the dunk. Siakam with the rack attack. A long range three-pointer. You won't be making that shot every day. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pulls up from mid-range. Off the mark on that one. Elevates. Siakam with the heavy slam. And they take the lead. A fadeaway jumper. The shot bounces off the rim. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Hits it over defense. That's tough. Blows by the D. Cannot shake off the defender. Shot clock winding down. Fading from mid-range. Some tough luck there on the three. Time is running out. We got ourselves a tight ball game. That was not a good chance. Wallace with an effortless dunk. That's some solid defense. Wait for the dunk. Jared Jackson Jr. An explosive finish at the rim. That's a quick release. 3 points off the board. Fires one off. The touch isn't quite there today. Cut down. 2. Lopez drains the three-pointer. They've turned the tables. 1. And that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Going for the dunk, Giannis. Pure dominance on display right there. Oh my goodness, what a move. Excellent pass. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. An open mid-range. Shot is good. A failed drive attempt. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Gets a good look. Hits it. With the great anticipation, fakes it, didn't shoot. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Quickly takes it to the rim. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Some tight defense here. To the paint. Giannis throws the hammer down. The defender is shaking off on that one. A difficult mid-range shot. Whoa, great D. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. Step back and pops. Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks down the three. Great defense. Create space with the crossover. That shot was contested. A forced shot and missed. Cannot shake off the defender. A contested shot, not a smart play. Watch out for the dunk with a jaw-dropping dunk. The defender cannot keep up. That's a deep three. That's to be expected. Open look. Giannis secures the two-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. That's some solid defense. Sensational move from Luka. Doncic knocks it down. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. An open three on the way. Curry doing what Curry does. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Driving for a layup. Lays it up and in. An open three on the way. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Curry with a hard strip.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. A successful contest by the defender. 4, 2, 1. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open shot. Wade sinks the basket. A failed drive attempt. A clever fake. Oh my goodness, what a move. Leonard, an explosive finish at the rim. And we're all tied up. Goes for a fadeaway. That's a bad shot. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Bad shot selection right there. Whoa, great D. A fadeaway jumper. Secures the two-pointer. An open mid-range. Sinks the basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Create space with the crossover. Fading from mid-range. A forced shot and missed with the heavy slam. That's a big body setting the pick. Kinda forced that one. Nice D on that play. Dream shake from Jokic. Shoots from right under the rim. Jokic buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. A wide open shot. Shot is good. The defender cannot keep up. Just casually drops it in. We're back to even now. Blows by the D. Running the pick and roll. Oh my goodness, what a move. Not much time left now. Open look. The players are tired. Wallace with the rack attack. Jokic sets the screen. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Wide open for a three. Wade hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. A difficult mid-range shot. The defense was all over that shot with an effortless dunk. And they take the lead. Jokic setting a screen, quickly takes it to the rim, makes an easy basket. That player gives them the lead. That's too far out. From way outside. I can't believe it. Another lead change in this heated game. Shoots a fader. What a beautiful three. That player gives them the lead. Gets a good look. Hits it. Another lead change in this heated game. A tough three-pointer. Every possession matters now. Defense was all over. The defender is shut. That's a clean block. Shot clock about to expire. Pulls up from mid-range. They're struggling on the offensive end. That's a nice dish. Cut down. 4. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Goes for a fadeaway, knocks it down. Some tight defense here. A good look for three. Ooh, missed an opportunity there. Blows by the D, a tough shot. Not a smart play. Blocks the shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Nice D on that play. Create space with the crossover. Fires away. That's just way too easy. And they take the lead. The defender cannot keep up. A close range shot. Jokic just walks in and adds 2 to the scoreboard. A big basket. They got the lead. A clever pass. Shot clock winding down. Elevates. Davis finishes with a commanding slam. And they take the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. A fadeaway jumper. Shot is good. Another lead change in this heated game. Just too quick for the defense. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Jokic draws the D and kicks it out. Dream shake from Jokic. Jokic with the assist. Creates space with a step back. Jaren Jackson Jr. Drains the three-pointer. Creates space with the crossover. A failed drive attempt. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots a fader. Davis secures the two-pointer. That player gives them the lead. Open look. Jokic hits it. A big basket. They got the lead. With a well-timed pick. A wide open three. Curry with a circus three-point shot. Another lead change in this heated game. Fading from mid-range. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Oh my goodness, what a move. Excellent pass. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Davis scores with a dunk. There's still time for miracles. Shoots a fader. 3 points off the board. He's so crafty with the ball. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. What an incredible assist. A fadeaway jumper. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Jokic draws the D and kicks it out. Cut down. 4, 3. Goes up with strength. Jokic has all sorts of ways to finish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And they're back on top. 2, 1. Launches on top of defense. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Blows by the D. A wide open three. Dodge it. That's just way too easy. The defender cannot keep up. Blows by the D. An open mid-range. Sinks the basket. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Some tight defense here. Blows by the D. Shot clock about to expire. Create space with the crossover. Knocks it down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Uncontested three-pointer. Doncic. What a beautiful three. Pump fakes. The defender cannot keep up. Great defense. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Gets a good look. Secures the two-pointer. Wade just denies the shot. Fires away. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. That's some solid defense. An open three on the way. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Attacking the basket. Doncic weaves through traffic and scores. Rises up. Rodman throws the hammer down. Go, that's a clean block. A wide open three. The shot bounces off the rim. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. Cannot shake off the defender. Excellent pass. Double step back three from the beard. Hard. Knocks down the three. That's a deep three. Doncic hits it from the parking lot. What an incredible assist with the heavy slam. A wide open shot. Wade hits it. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. The defender is dropped. The defender is shaking off on that one. Not much time left now. Pulls up from mid-range, knocks it down. An open mid-range. Wade sinks the basket. Cut down, launches a quick shot. Rodman, shot is good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rodman gets the seal. And there it is, a big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Blows by the D. The defender cannot keep up. Time is running out. Gets a good look. Adebayo knocks it down. Siakam setting the pick. A failed drive attempt. No hesitation for that shot. What a beautiful three. That player gives them the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fires away. Shot clock winding down. Murray, that's just way too easy. A big basket. They got the lead. Create space with the crossover. With a big time block. Shot clock winding down. Fakes the shot. Watch out for the dunk. Allen throws the hammer down. Great defense. A clever pass. Siakam scores with a dunk. Out of the bio. Sets a solid screen. Open look. Basket goes in for Murray. The defender is shaking off on that one. An explosive finish at the rim. Uncontested three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Goes for a fadeaway. Some tough luck there on the three. Siakam nails the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. A good look for three. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Blue arrow out. He's so crafty, sends it away. Time is running out. Not a good choice by Murray. A missed attempt from three. No. Launches a quick shot. Allen. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Cannot shake off the defender. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fakes it, didn't shoot. The defender cannot keep up. A long-range three-pointer, spectacular shooting performance. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pulls up from mid-range. Missed it. We got ourselves a tight ball game. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes for the double pump. Murray lays it in. Now that's too easy. Fading from mid-range. The D was too tight on that shot. That's a quick release. Allen, 3 points off the board. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. A wide open shot. DeRozan. Shot is good. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. Missed the open shot. A fadeaway jumper. DeRozan secures the two-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. Blows by the D. Fakes the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Siakam hits it. The defender is shaking off on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes. That's a slick move. From right under the basket, Giannis lays it up and in. That's some solid defense. Some tight defense here. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Create space with the crossover. A crafty double clutch. A miss. Blows by the D. Rises up with an effortless dunk. And we're all tied up. That is coming in strong to the paint. That's some solid defense. Create space with the crossover. Not much time left now. Siakam just casually drops it in. The game is tied. Giannis with a well-timed pick. Tight defense right there. That's a nice dish. A clever fake. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Wide open for a three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. A wide open three. DeRozan drains the three-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. Cannot shake off the defender. A tough three-pointer. Here comes the supermodel. A missed attempt from three. No. A failed drive attempt. Shot clock about to expire. We're all tied up in the final moment. Fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots a fader. Not a smart play. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness, what a move. This one isn't over yet. Overtime is on the way. Okay now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. An open mid-range. Knocks it down. Great defense. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Elevates. With the right attack, we got ourselves a tie. Here comes the supermodel. Giannis throws the hammer down. Some tight defense here. To the paint, Siakam with an effortless dunk. It's all square now. What a game. The defender cannot keep up. Goes for the double pump. Too soft on the shot. The shot is contested. Allen makes a tough three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Just too quick for the defense. A wide open shot. DeRozan. Shot is good. Cut down. 4, 3, an open three on the way. Siakam, 3 points off the board. One, block, and this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. The defender cannot keep up. Shoots from right under the rim. Capella nails the two-pointer. Great defense. Capella, perfect timing on that block. The defender is shaking off on that one. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Fakes the shot. A good look for three. Knocks down the three. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D, setting a pick. Some tight defense here. Driving for a layup. Capella lays it up and in. Wow, that was way too easy. Wide open for a three. Some tough luck there on the three. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shot clock winding down. Capella says not today, and it's a shot clock violation. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. A step back shot. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Step back and pops. Jared Jackson Jr. What a beautiful three. Going for the dunk with a rim rattling dunk. Giannis just takes the ball away. Excellent pass. The defender is shaking off on that one. Lays it up. Curry buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. A clever fake. The defender cannot keep up. Pump fakes. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. That's some solid defense. Quick hands on that strip. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with the rack attack. Cannot shake off the defender. What an incredible assist. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D. Not much time left now. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. That's some solid defense. An open three on the way. Curry. That's just way too easy. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. A good look for three. You should never leave Curry open like that. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Watch out for the dunk with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. The floor is looking slippery out there. Goes up for the layup, makes an easy basket. We're back to even now. The defender cannot keep up. A tough shot. A forced shot and missed. Fakes the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Pulls up from mid-range, Adebayo sinks the basket. Open look, hits it. It's a brand new ball game from now. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. A difficult mid-range shot. Whoa, great D. Create space with the crossover. A clever pass. Out of the bio with the big rejection. That's a nice dish. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Driving for a layup. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Out of the bio. Sets a solid screen. Time is running out. Blows by the D. A clever pass. Gets a good look. Leonard secures the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. Uncontested three-pointer. Jokic is also dangerous from the perimeter. And we're all tied up. A successful contest by the defender. Whoa, great D. A tough three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Wide open for a three. Drains the three-pointer. Great defense. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. A good look for three. What a beautiful three. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. Out of the bio. Running the pick and roll. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. A clever fake. An open mid-range. They're leading by a large margin. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Jokic lays it in. Now that's too easy. Just too quick for the defense. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blows by the D. The defender cannot keep up. Go, that's a clean block. Jokic with the assist. Fires one off. Some tough luck there on the three. Cut down. 4, 3. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. 2. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. That's a nice dish. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Pump fakes, a clever fake. Shot clock about to expire. Kinda forced that one. Nice D on that play. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. What an incredible assist. No hesitation for that shot. Westbrook sinks the basket. Fading from mid-range, Malone knocks it down. The game is tied. A wide open three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. A good look for three. That's just way too easy. Fakes the shot. Lays it up. Malone lays it up and in. An explosive finish at the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. Harden with an unselfish play. A fadeaway jumper. Malone hits it. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Double step back three from the pier. Time is running out. Malone scores with a dunk. A failed drive attempt. Here comes the supermodel. Giannis just casually drops it in. Shot clock winding down. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, 3 points off the board. We're back to even now. An open three on the way. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Every possession matters now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Double step back three from the pier. The shot is contested. Harden is red hot from the perimeter. The game is all tied up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Excellent pass. Shoots from way downtown. That's to be expected. Create space with the crossover. Cut down. 4, 3. Blows by the D. 2. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. And we're heading into overtime. We'll start with a jump ball. Malone setting a screen, blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone knocks it down. Create space with the crossover. Pulls up from mid-range, hits it. We got ourselves a tie. A clever pass. Harden finding his rhythm. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Cut down, 4. That's a nice dish. 3, 2, 1. Got it, and they win the game.